Hey guys, this is AgentMindStorm, and welcome back to my survival series. Last episode we built some very extremely cramped wiring down here and finished the item transport system from the kelp farm back to the main area. In between episodes, I finished all the other ejectors, that's what I'm going to call them, so I'll just show them to you really quickly. The sugarcane farm one, this was probably the easiest one. I just had to replace that with some hoppers that go straight to the dropper. Then behind it I just put some stuff. I did accidentally destroy the farm and had to exit without saving once because the sand in there is incredibly fragile. But then more complicated was the melon farm because it's a little bit more cramped in here, as you can see. So I did manage to get it working. It's just using an even more small system than the one before. As you can see, this is just as good as the one that I built in the kelp farm. It's crazy how much you can really compact things when you think about it. And then the one that was by far the hardest, that I didn't even think about until I realized I had to do it yesterday, was the one that was in here. This one right here. So as you can see, it's completely changed. The idea is we can put stuff in here and it'll go into the farm. So I've made one of them a composter so we can make stuff compost and, like, say we have, I don't know, way too much wheat or something. We can just put it in the composter, boom, put it down, and that would be interesting. Then over here is just a chest to put items straight into the farm. And now what I had to do involves an observer and some really friggin' cramped redstone. So basically when an item goes in here, activates this, then this is both deactivating the comparator to make it constantly repeat, because that's necessary, so I can't have a repeater here. But then I also needed, because I can't go any blocks that direction, because that's the water, and I can't go any blocks this direction, because that's the floor. I can't go any blocks down, because that's the villager trading area. So I basically just had this one block to work with. So then I did this area. Observer detects it changes, it powers this block, there's redstone right under this block, and then that powers the dispenser and activates it. I am really proud of that. It's just, you can seriously compact things when you try, and that's what I really enjoy with redstone. Other than that, I moved some more stuff into this area, so we should have some more melons and pumpkins and stuff. That's always good. And yeah, now in between episodes, also, a little while later, I decided we should probably clean up these mountains, because these mountains have been dripping water onto everything for a very long time. So, I built this whole wall. It's really simple design, as you can see. That water is going to annoy me until the end of time. Okay, so we need to go get a bucket, because the other thing I did in between episodes, other than building this nice-looking wall, is I finished covering the entire mountain. Remember in episode 55? That was a really long time ago. We covered all these mountains in water and to destroy the grass. But then I went back and I realized there was still some grass and there were some areas where there was water and it looked really bad. So basically I went through and I finished up that thing. Now the whole island is watered. Also that fence is good because it lets me go through like this. Oh, there's more. Okay. So basically, I'll just show you. I covered the entire top. That wasn't actually probably the easiest part. Ooh. A cave. Where's this go? Oh, I've been here? What is this? This is weird. There's like a big cave system underneath this entire island. That's cool. Anyways, yeah, I'll just fly out to show you. The entire island is now covered in water. Every part of it. There's no parts that are lacking water now that are supposed to be watered, including every little random block of, like, farmland that was there that I just hoed over because I was lazy, because I didn't want to put all the water down again. Like this area. Now it's watered. There is not a single block except these three down here that have not got water on them, so I don't know where they went. There's the grass that I just covered, so here they are. Boom. Now it's fully covered. There's probably a few blocks I missed, but yeah, this wall goes all the way along, by the way, so it stops all the water from flowing in here. It goes all the way down here. I covered up the cave that was here because it just looked ugly, but I think you can still see it through there. Yeah, you can. But then over here, as you can see, the wall just kind of cuts off here because I didn't want to go any further than this. There's nothing past here anyways, so yeah, and then that whole area is watered. That wasn't water before. So yeah, what I'm planning on doing this episode is cleaning up that part of the island that I didn't clean up in between episodes, which is basically all of this. So this area needs a lot of work. Then all the villagers somehow escaped from there. I don't know how that happened, but they're like in these now, so I need to get some boats. Here's 2. There should be 1 over there. Yeah, lots of weirdness. I don't know how they got escaped, but they did. So we gotta get some boats and fix that. I should have boats in one of these. Yeah, there's a boat. Boom. And is that all? Is that really all the boats I have? Because if so, that's kind of frustrating. But whatever. I'll just craft some more sticks and planks. And I don't think we have enough wood here to successfully craft a boat. Yeah, I used a lot of wood in between. Oh, there's some. Perfect. I used a lot of wood in between episodes because we needed a, well, we needed a lot of the dark oak wood to make that huge fence. So, in between episodes, I just cut down a bunch of trees, and I used up, like, everything we had in the chest. So that's probably why we can't find any wood. But here we go, we got 5 boats now. This one's mine, though. We don't use that one. So let's just get these guys in boats for now. It's just a little upgrade, but it should be pretty simple. Actually, let's not do that right now, because we don't have any way to protect them if it gets dark. Actually, yeah, we shouldn't be seeing monsters on this island, so yeah, it should be safe to just do that. And then we can push it up here, get him. Does that not work? I swear that. There it does. Okay, it works. Now we just gotta do that with all of them. So one right here, drive it up here, and there we go. You can see when it does the lurch, the lunge, lurch, I don't care. When you can see when the boat jumps, that's when the villager got in. He might not be getting in this one, though. So a stubborn guy, Oh, he's a block lower. Oh, no wonder I can't get him in the boat. He's not even on the same level as me. Get on my level, says the villager. Okay. And pick up, please. You know what? We're just gonna break this and drive into it. Oh, that's not good. Okay. He's technically free. Okay, we don't want him to get in this boat. So let's just back away. Get this boat over here. Boom. And then let's get this guy in. Boom. Oh, in between episodes, I know this isn't related to the series, but I got the raid achievements on Bedrock. It's not very difficult, actually. You just use I used a seed from Echo Soldier. He has a pillager outpost and a mesa near spawn and like 3 villages. So you loot all the villages, right? Then you go to a ravine near one of the villages, get a bunch of iron, craft full iron armor and tools, and then you can just take on the raid because there's a pillager outpost nearby. It was not that difficult. I also needed to get a horse, though, so I used horse armor from a desert temple, and then the horse was really the only reason I won, because you have to circle Ravagers with a horse to not get hit by them, and if I didn't do that, I don't think I would have survived. So, probably the hardest part was actually getting inside the pillager outpost and killing the, leader pillager. So now what we need to do is, see all these little areas like this that are just farmland for some reason? Yeah, we just need to fix all these. So, first off, this just doesn't need to exist. So this is my ultimate pickaxe. We're going to need this one. Boom. That's already fixed. Then we just bounce on all these, or at least that should work. I think they should also decay if there's not water, but I'm not sure how that works exactly. It's a shame that when we jump, we keep getting stuck in the block for a second. Like, 4J must not have fixed that, and then when this version got discontinued, it just didn't ever get fixed. So, it's a little annoying that we have to deal with bugs like that forever, but that's never going to change, is it? Is it? Is it? So, yeah, here's enough torches to light the area up. Oh yeah, it's turning into dirt. So then we just need to turn this area into dirt, right? Just get it all nice and dirty. Perfect. Let's get this area. And then there's a path block for some reason. Not sure what that's doing here. Yeah, the idea is that we want the island to look nice. It doesn't look good right now. I'm sorry. There's just so much random stuff here. This looks like a work in progress, except it's been a work in progress for years, literally. We're gonna need some more torches, though. For some reason, I don't feel like this is all lit up. So, especially this area by the water, I had to do a lot of new lighting up, because whenever I removed the water, it revealed a new grass area. So I had to light all that up, and it might not have all lit up correctly, so let's just check. Yeah, okay, it's all lit up. I think we're good. Let's sleep. So, other than that, we need to remove the rail. I don't think we're going to do that today, because we still need to use the rail to get the villagers up there. But, once we do get the villagers up there, it should be easy. But we're not going to do that this episode because we can't really get the villagers. Actually, we could get the villagers there. We just have to drive them there and then get a minecart. But we've got more pressing issues to worry about, like the giant patches of farmland. So right around the edge of the island, I started doing some farmland for some reason, and I don't know why. There's also a bunch of gravel, and gravel looks super ugly, so we got to get rid of that. Nerf gravel. So we need to get some dirt first, and apparently some sand too. We have plenty of dirt. I don't know if we have sand. The gravel just deserves to be thrown on the floor like the piece of gravel it is. So let's go get some sand. I hope we got sand in here at least, because if we don't have sand, then, well, I guess we're okay for now, but... Okay, there's sand. Boom. Now, dirt in here. Plenty of dirt, oh my gosh. That should be good for now. So let's just go around the edge of the island, replace all this stupid ugliness with, like, actual sand. So just here, this can be all sand, perfect, and then we can build up the little hill here, because why not, you know, it needs to look nice. Let's put a torch down here to make sure nothing, like a spider spawns or something. Up here could go a little bit smoother. And, that looks good to me. I don't know why I took out so much random sand, but whatever. So now we just need to really go around the perimeter. Now, the other perimeter, we're not going to go around the full perimeter of the island, because the other perimeter of the island, like, basically 3/4 of it is covered in water. So we don't want to use that. I don't know why I covered the entire mountains in water. We probably could have used some of that for farms, like a cactus farm or something, but whatever. I guess it was originally because I wanted to see if I could make a passive mob farm, and I was like, it's probably better to have no dirt on the island. But then I decided, you know how much work it is to remove all the dirt and then replace it with a different nice-looking block? Like, if we wanted to replace this all with concrete, that would be a cool idea, but do you have any idea how long it would take? Like, to get all the gravel... Well, actually, we have plenty of gravel stockpiled, which is super weird considering I just ragged on it a bunch, but we do have plenty of gravel stockpiled, we have plenty of sand stockpiled, but the annoying thing about concrete is that's not the problem. The problem is that it's really annoying to convert, because you have to place it down, pour water over it, and then mine it. Now, admittedly, we could be replacing the entire island with concrete powder and then watering it like we did the other part, and that would work pretty well, I guess, but still... You know how much concrete we need to cover an entire island? Probably more than the amount of gravel we have stockpiled. And sand and stuff. So... Because I guess you get double the amount of concrete powder of the amount of sand you have stockpiled. So if you've got, like, a bunch of sand... Well, let's see. The more limiting factor is going to be gravel, because gravel's kind of annoying to get. Even though you only need gravel, like, twice. And you will usually get enough by, like, just accident when you're mining. It is still really annoying to get mass quantities of, because you can only find it in either a biome the gravel mountains biome, which is, as far as I know, exclusive to Bedrock and Java, and then you can also find it in the underground. And I think that's the only place you can get it. Oh, you know what we should do? We should probably terraform around this farm a little bit, because this looks really ugly. Don't you agree? I mean, okay, at least this back area needs some work here. So this is why we're doing this, guys. We just need to clean up the island. It just needs to look finished instead of like a work in progress. And right now it's still a work in progress. So it is still a work in progress, admittedly, till we convert to Bedrock, but like it's basically done. There's nothing else we need to add. There's no more farms. Every farm is functional except the ones that need to be converted to get the item to farm with. But then, yeah, we should be good. So, I think we can basically call this project done, which is crazy. Now that we just need to, actually, this area, now that this area has been terraformed, I don't think we need to do the other area. This other side over here, because this one just kind of lines up nicely. Now, we do need to remove all this ugly farmland. Oh, look, some grass. I did remove most of the grass, like tall grass. I don't know why I removed most of the tall grass, but, it does look better for this kind of industrial island. I don't think we should have growing wild grass, so I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to do something somewhere, and that's gonna be where we make a little sacrifice. Now, this looks really good to me. There's just a few random holes, like this area down here for some reason. I don't know why there's a hole down here, and then this in the wall. I don't know why this is here, but like, once we get most of this random stuff patched up, oh no, there's gravel. We should be pretty good. In pretty good shape to call it done. Now, there is a cave over here, a big cave. This is not the cave. This was just where I was mining, apparently. I don't know what I was doing here. But there was a big cave, and we should probably cover it with dirt, because it looks bad. It's just really ugly, and it kind of comes out of nowhere, too. So I'll just show you once we get this nice little area turned back into an untouched-looking one. So let's just cover all this. It's not very hard to make it look natural. There we go. Just put a torch here. I don't know why this area is not as lit up as it should be. Like, there should be more torches here than there really are. So this is the cave that I'm talking about. Now, it's going to be kind of hard to cover this and look natural because it's so big, but I think if we start at the top and then work our way down, it should be simple. So there was another cave over here, but it's already covered up, so it's just this one that I need to cover now. Animals also keep getting stuck down there, so we need to make sure that there's nothing down there before we shut it down, because nothing should be able to oh, there's grass in there, though. We should remove the grass in there before we cover it up completely. So maybe we should do that right now. Okay, let's go get some water. Now, see guys, this episode, I didn't really have too solid of a plan, but I knew that just looking around at the island we would find stuff. Because, like, the villagers, obviously, that's a good thing to do. Just remove. Like, all that random farm land? Why do we need farmland on the edge of the island? We don't, so I just remove it. Like, all that little stuff, we just find it as we go, cover it up. And now we need some more dirt. Let's just grab a few stacks. That should be good. Grab a bucket. 2 buckets. Perfect. Then we can head over right over here. I like when we get that elytra boost like that. It looks really nice. So we just pour this down, and it should... Okay, let's first make an infinite water source here so that we can easily not run out of water. And then we just cover it all in water. It's not very difficult to cover something in water, guys. It just, sometimes the water doesn't want to cooperate, like today, where it just keeps going in every direction except the one where it needs to go. So, hope you're enjoying watching water fail. Now, we are covering most of it, actually. We're covering it pretty quickly. It's just that water, if you guys didn't know what I'm doing with all this water, by the way, I should probably mention, putting water down destroys grass. So, we don't want grass down here, because we don't want animals to be spawning beneath where they will not despawn. Because they won't despawn when they're down here, because it's too small of an area. So, we need to just make sure that nothing can spawn. And now, hopefully our torches don't get completely ruined, because that would be bad, and we don't want mobs to spawn down here either, or monsters. I've been trying to call them monsters instead of mobs, because I consider mobs to be friendly. Mobs are like sheeps, and... not sheeps. Sheep and cows, those are mobs, in my opinion. And then monsters are like skeletons and zombies, but it really doesn't matter. I mean, they don't understand what I'm saying. They're just code in a video game, so... I guess I just care. I'm really the only person who cares in this situation. Whatever. Let's just, yeah, I think this is good for now. So now that all the water is flowing down, we got this nice little river thing. It's not very nice. We need to get rid of it quickly. So let's get the dirt out, and then just start covering it. Goodbye, sweet cave. You will be, you won't be remembered, probably. I forget whenever I cover up a cave. Like, I completely forgot that Joe's house and stuff is built on a cave until I hear a mob groan from down there, because I wasn't very good at lighting up the cave systems before I covered them, so, like, that whole area, really, with my house and Joe's house, and even over by Diamond Knight, there were a bunch of caves, and, yeah, they're not lit up very well, so there's still a bunch of skeletons and stuff under that area, and creepers, so we just better hope no one ever tries to go down there, or else we'll get an explosion. And that would be bad, because that's where everyone lives. And we really don't want explosions where people live, as we've learned in real life. So, these grass blocks are probably going to be under it, so we should just destroy them. Then, obviously, guys, this whole area on the side was covered by water before, so that's why the fence has been built there. And then this whole area, really, it's not lit up completely, because why are there so many mobs trying to push into me? Why? Stop! No one likes when you guys do that. Please. Por favor. Stop. Stop. Ugh. I'm very angry about this. Speaking of being angry, I hope you guys aren't too annoyed at my very inconsistent upload schedule. Um, I've just been, like, giving up recently. Not giving up on uploading, but, like, I've seen less and less necessity to do the videos on time when I've got so many important things in real life to do. I'm sure that during summer, uploads will increase again, because it should be way easier for me to upload, because there's not, like, classes and things, but for now, the schedule is just the most inconsistent thing I've ever seen. So, yeah, either I need some work, or the people who are giving me work need some work at not giving me so much work. That's very confusing. I should have phrased that better. Now, let's break this here. And let's just build all this up now. It should be pretty simple to build this up. Let's just get this across here. This is probably the last thing we need to do for island cleanup, by the way. Like, after this, I think the island is clean. Like, I don't see any way we could still clean it after this point. Because, really, it's, all just gonna be covered. It's all gonna be looking basically natural, but, you know, without any grass. Like it was being nicely mowed or something. I don't know. Dude, why aren't there mowers in this game? I guess actually Ravagers can count as mowers because they destroy all the crops they run on. That's kind of funny. Someone should make an add-on that just, or a resource pack that replaces the Ravagers with, like, a lawnmower. I don't know why I want that, but come on. We really need that now. It's necessary. If we don't get that, it's just, my life's gonna be all for nothing. No, I'm actually gonna be completely fine if we don't get that, but it would be amazing, right? Like, come on, some marketplace creator has to be, like, at the bottom of the barrel for ideas, so, come on. Lawnmower Ravagers, you can do it. It's possible. And there we go, guys. The cave is removed. Has been removed, is removed, whatever. And, yeah. It's gone. I don't see a cave down here anymore. It's just completely empty. Nice. And let's fly over the island now to see how nice we've just beautified it this episode. So, there's that whole area with the grass. I don't see any ugly farmland. The iron farm area looks a lot more natural. Ooh, there's still a block missing behind the iron farm. There's still some random blocks missing in places. This area still needs a little bit of work, but it's much better. And we just need to move the villagers and then remove the rail, which I'll do in between episodes. And now, I think Farm Central can really be counted done. Oh, we should probably make this forest an actual forest, because I'm not going to be mining it anymore. We should just grow more trees here. I think that would be good. I still have some dirt on me, actually, so we can probably cover up those holes we saw over by the iron farm. Let's just head over here. I am very low on fireworks. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. I have another stack. Okay, that's good. So there was a hole, what, over here? Yeah, right here. That looks good now. Let's just get some sand across there. I'm not sure why that beach goes so high, but, whatever. Who cares? Yeah, I think that should be all for now. Oh, no, there's another one right here. Why do all these random holes appear? That's so weird. Oh, I know why. Endermen. Endermen take them. Yeah, Endermen are, like, going to be a constant nuisance here. We're going to have to be replacing these blocks constantly when the Endermen are just running around stealing everything. But, yeah, I think that's the end for now. I really like how the wall fence thing turned out. I think it covers all the water extremely nicely. Let's just go smash out the rest of this stuff here, because I think we can remove the rest. And then I'll do the little outro thing. So, guys, that is the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I do want to tell you all, thanks for watching, and I will see you later.